This is Marguerite Wild and welcome to a sneak peek at my craft room. Thank you for coming to my channel. Take a walk on the wild side. I have all kinds of interesting things in my craft room. I found this, this was just lying in the shed for years. I cleaned it up. I thought it'd be a good place to put all my little goodies, glitter and glue and pens and tools, paintbrushes, staplers. That's George the chicken. I'm very fond of him. I've had him for many a year. Bit of duct tape and string, hacksaw, and some pretty little tassels there. I found this the other day at an op shop. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I only spent $1 on that, but yeah, some woman had a great time using buttons to make that picture, so that looks good up there. I hung up my bunting. I do love bunting. Makes it look so gay. And that's my dolly I made. That's Rapunzel with the long flowing hair. She has movable arms and legs with buttons. And a sweet little face. Sadly, the grandchildren don't like her because she has no clothes. So I am going to make a sweet little dress for Rapunzel one day. The bunny kit. Haven't had a go at that yet. $10 from the markets to make that sweet little bunny. And then I often get these paint by numbers and do them when I have time. This at the moment is my favourite possession. I love getting vintage craft off eBay. And this one's a bit of a treasure from the 1970s. Sat in its box all those years, 50 something years. And I've always wanted to try string art, but at the moment I'm just enjoying looking at it in its box. But one day I'll do it. I get to everything eventually. And then this bob and lace kit that I sent to America for, that was very expensive. It cost me like $80, $90 for that one. The owl, I think that was about $20, $30, but yeah, the bob and lace kit to try some lace making when I get the time. So I have lots of treasures up there. Lots of other treasures in my craft room. I've been collecting for a long time. Lots of things in those boxes. This chest I got the other day from the market, $10. What a beautiful chest that is. Oh, there's my typewriter. That cost me $80, I think, for a vintage typewriter. They're not cheap. Just wondering if I can get into my chest. I'll have to get the screwdriver to open that up. So in this one there's something interesting. While I'm over this way, I'll show you the latch hook rug I'm working on. Sorry for the camera work. Yes, I've done about, I don't know, a bit over half. It's going to be a big rug. It's about 1 metre by something or other. With a nice scene on it. Nice European scene. It's going to have a ship and that down there. I just have a little notice board up there with all things that I'm planning on doing. That quilt will be a nice one. Create your own bath oil and lots of ideas, but not always enough time to do them. But back to this little boxy thing. This isn't necessarily craft, but vintage. I love vintage. So this is before the Viewmaster, the one before. And this is the one before that. A Pixie Viewer. You won't find one of them around every day of the week. And there's all the frames that you put in them. So every now and then I'll let my grandchildren use those with supervision, of course. Down there I have my knitting, my vintage 1950s knitting machine that I've had great fun with over the time. And under that thing there is the ribber that goes with that machine. Oh, this is kind of interesting. The grandkids have fun with this one, with supervision. It is a Learnatron. You won't find one of those around very often. They're very rare, from the 1950s. The questions there. What's it say? Find an animal that can pull itself into its shell. And then they turn up the answer. And it's a snail. And it comes with all different rolls. A whole lot of different rolls to put in. Yeah, so that's the Learnatron. Very rare. Door-to-door salesmen used to go around selling those. And it was like $700 or something back in the 50s or 60s. I keep my diamond art in here. I'm working on a really nice one at the moment. I love functional. Oh, that's not it. That's the fairy. I've got a peacock clock I'm working on somewhere. Where is that? Too many little bags and bundles. Oh, here it is. Everything is organised to some degree. Got a bit crushed while it was in the bag. Yeah, a peacock clock. Look at that. I'm nearly finished. I've just got that little section to do. But yeah, and then I've got the clock workings. That was only like $12 off eBay or something, and that'll be a beautiful clock for the grandchildren's room. And this is just where I keep all my stuffing and that in that pillow. That little bag's kind of sweet, don't you think? Where I store my craft. Yeah, that was Aunt Gertrude's 1970s bag that she made. And I ended up with it, which I'm pretty happy about. I love that sweet little bag. Very 70s. As you can tell, I'm really into the 70s. That's just all my scrap fabric down there. Oh, there's my pyjamas that I made. $2 each from a $10 piece of felt that I picked up. Oh, $10 pieces of felt. So I just made some really colourful pyjamas. It's going to keep me warm in the winter. Lovely and soft. Yeah. And that's a bit of a junk corner over there. I'm trying to repair those pink boots for my granddaughter. They've split. I've got something to fix them with, a nice big awl. And of course the button collection. Every woman needs a button collection. The grandchildren like playing with that. That's my sock making machine. Yeah, make beautiful socks. If any of the grandchildren come in the winter and they don't have any socks on, I can quickly make them a pair. Oh, that's my sew-on basket my daughter bought me all those years ago. Just filled with all my stuff. I quite like this, my little pin cushion. I put a little band on it so I can wear it on my wrist. Very handy. Yeah, that's just all got all my stuff in it. There's the doll's head. I'm planning on making a dolly with that and the sweet little arms. Over here I have my Lucid Viking embroidery tool. I haven't used that yet, but I will. I get around to everything eventually. And then just all my crochet hooks and things are kept in there. My tools are kept over here. I have my drop spindle there. Haven't used that either. Sounds like I've got a lot of stuff I haven't used, but I love looking at it, and you know, and I do get around to everything eventually. And my big marble collection. The grandkids like that when I let them use it. And that's the rug making loom that I made the other week. Haven't had a chance to use that yet. I work. There's my boring old desk. So I work full time. It's hard to find time for everything, but I do try. That's all my collection of duck feathers, waiting to make a duck pillow. I just repaired that kite that had been damaged the last time the grandchildren came over. And I just purchased, because I saw everyone on the YouTube had one, so I had to have one too. This fine self-healing mat and the rotary tool. And I'm planning on cutting the rag rugs for the loom on that. All my husband's t-shirts. Yeah, so maybe now we'll have a look in one of my chests. So let me just pop over here, get the handy screwdriver. Needs a bit of a pry on this lock. There we go. Okay. Let's see what kind of treasures I have in here. Oh, well, there's the Lernatron rolls I was talking about. They belong over here. All those extra rolls for the Lernatron. They see how they fit in? Yeah. And back to my box of treasures. Let's have a look what's in here. I bought some snap bangles because I saw a video where you can make a pincushion slap band wristband. I thought I might try for the grandchildren. Oh, in here is the I forget what it's called now. Scientific experiment. You put leaves on it and you leave it out in the sun, and the leaves transfer onto the sheets in here. Makes a pretty picture, actually. I did make one. Where was it? It's up here somewhere. Maybe behind the bunny. Whoop. I thought I put it there, but no. So I can't show you that one. Oh, there it is. Anyone else's craft room like this, you don't know where anything is. So, yeah, there's the leaves. I think that was my one. And then one of the grandchildren did one too, but I kind of like mine. I thought that was pretty funky. If I think of the word, I'll tell you. I've got a coaster to make, a bit of diamond art when I have the time. Oh, one of my daughters bought me this for Christmas. It's a applique You use fabric to make that pretty picture. That'll be nice. I picked up this just to do some more lace making when I have the time. It wasn't very much and it was vintage. Thought I'd give it a go. Oh, there's another nice coaster to make. That's just some random fabric for cross stitching. Some pretty paper for whatever we want it for. And I picked this up because I thought it was really cute. You make your own necklace, and that's the pattern. You cross stitch that, and then it has all the doobie wops there to make your own beautiful necklace. So that could be nice, couldn't it? Some tracing paper, some more fabric for cross stitching. Oh yeah, I picked this up because it was kind of funky. 1970s, your own stud making machine. Just a couple of cheap little doobie woppies for the children. There's my vintage wool winder when I'm weaving, or spinning I should say. What else have we got in here? Oh, just some vinyl stick-on stuff, but whatever. And another little thing for the children to do. What is that? Make your own headband thing. Oh yeah, it's a unicorn. Yeah, so that's what's in that box, but of course I have lots more treasures that we could look through another day. Wonder what's in that fine box down there. Yeah, so I hung up all my spare embroidery embroidery stuff there. And in this one I have all my wool for tapestry. Big pile of wool in there. Comes in useful. There's more felt if I wanted to make more pyjamas. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed just a sneak peek into my little craft room. All my knitting needles of various sizes in there. And that's it. And on that note, bye, and I'll see you next time.